Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be ranking the new skins that have come out in Season 1 for Marvel Rivals. No heroes ranking today, just a quick little fun video. Also, the Lunar New Year skins that came out for Star-Lord, Black Widow, and Iron Fist will not be in this tier list, but I will give my opinions about them at the end. Now, if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's cue that intro. Alright guys, first up is the default skin for the new DPS in the game, Mr. Fantastic. And honestly, I'm going to put him in the A tier. Now, I think the Fantastic Four work really well when their uniforms are white and blue. I think that's my favorite combination for them. All blue, it looks cool. The black and blue, it looks okay. I think white and blue looks really good. And they did a really good job with this design. Like, the beard I like, because, you know, usually he's seen as like kind of like a nerdy guy, so making him look super tough is really cool. So I like the design. Next up is the Maker skin, which is Mr. Fantastic's epic skin. And I'm going to put it right on top. I bought this skin. I think it looks really cool. I like the theming behind it. He thinks he's the god of his universe. He looks super futuristic, super techy. I love the baby blue combination with the metal. It looks super cool. The animations in the game also look really nice. So, yeah, good skin. I'm going to put it above his default. Okay, next up is the black and blue default skin color variation for Mr. Fantastic. And I'm gonna put it in the beads here. Like I said, I think the white and blue just looks better. I mean, it's the same skin, just with a different palette swap. So, yeah, I stick it in the beads here. Next up is Invisible Woman, and it's her default skin. So I'm gonna put this actually above Reed Richards, right there. They cooked with this character model. You can tell they put a lot of time into this, and I can appreciate them for it. Besides that, I mean, yeah, it's a good default skin. I like the color combinations. It looks good in the game. So yeah, A tier. All right. You already know where this skin's going to go. I don't even have to say anything about it. The Malice skin for Invisible Woman is S tier. Aside from the very obvious reason why. I like the black and the red. It pops out from the white and blue combination. The hair's white, and I think it also, again, stacks up really well with those colors. And it's a comic accurate skin. She wears this suit in a very old comic book from the Fantastic Four. Her MVP screen looks really nice. But we know why it's at the top. I don't have to say it on YouTube, but it's an S tier skin. As for her black and blue color palette swap, I'm actually, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. Honestly, these two on the B tier aren't different for me. They look almost the same for me. So, decent skin. Looks not as cool as the white one. Alright, so up next is Iron Man Season 1 Battle Pass skin. And I'm going to put it in the A tier right above the Fantastic Four default skins we have so far. They cooked with this skin. Of course, they gave Iron Man a suit of armor fit for a knight. If you look at it, it's gold, and it also has black and red lighting, which makes it pop really well. If you look at the gold platings on the chest, the shoulder pads, and the gauntlets, you'll see like wailing ghosts on it, and it's a great fit for the type of theming that they're going for. His animations look great. His MVP screen looks great. It's a great skin. A tier is perfect for it, right above the two default skins. Alright guys, next up is Loki's new skin, the All Butcher skin. And for me, it's going to go right at the top, even over the Malice skin, in my opinion. This suit is great. The details are outstanding. They gave him a symbiote, and I feel like that's the perfect combo for such an amazing skin like this one. His MVP screen is amazing. It's bone chilling almost. His costume looks great from all angles. His voice sounds different. It's a super metal costume, and I think it fits really well with this season. So, yeah, I think the top of S tier is the perfect spot for him. Okay, next up is Magneto's new skin, his King Magnus skin. And do I think it's better than the Iron Man skin? I'm going to say no. I'm actually going to say no. I think Iron Man ranks above him here. It looks super cool. Like, his high royalty. He looks amazing. The gold around the black. Like I said, for Iron Man, looks really well. He looks very formal. And his MVP screen, it's okay. It's just him walking up and, greeting the crowd. It's a cool skin. I would say it's definitely above the default skin so far, but probably the weakest Battle Pass skin that we've had so far. Alright, so next up is Mantis's new Lunar New Year skin. Try saying that 5 times fast. I think I'm gonna put it over the defaults. I probably should have put those in their own tier, to be honest. But out of all the ones that we've had that aren't defaults, this is probably the lowest one so far. It's still a good looking skin. I like that she has the scales of like a dragon. Her antennas look pretty cool. The dress that she's wearing also looks pretty nice. But I just don't think it's as detailed as the other ones that we've gotten so far. And with that being said, she's at the bottom of the ones that we've ranked that aren't defaults. Still a good skin. It's still in the A tier, just not as high. Alright, next up is Moon Knight's Battle Pass skin, his black and red skin. And man, it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it like how it does for other people. I'm going to actually put it in the top of B tier. Now, it's a cool looking skin, right? It's Moon Knight. It's going to look cool. The black and red color combination looks nice. And I also like the logo on the back of his cape. His weapons are also red and black, and I think that looks really cool. But what doesn't do it for me is that the inside of his cape is white, and it makes his legs look really small when they're black and red and the white background is there. It doesn't do it for me at all. I still think it's a good skin, hence why it's in the B tier. But it's still below 2 default skins, which, puts it down in the B tier. Alright, and right after Moon Knight with black and red, we have Moon Knight with black and gold. Now, this skin, I think they cooked. I'm going to put it right there on top of the Mantis. Now, this one, I feel like they match the colors perfectly. I feel like the gold and the black just looks perfect for Moon Knight. His weapons are gold. The inside of his cape is black, so, no giant or small legs for him. You only got this skin for getting to gold or above in the previous season, and you got it when this new season started. So, I tried it out. I like it. It's honestly, well, it's not his best skin, as you'll see in a couple minutes here. But I think the black and gold's a really solid color combination, and yeah, I think A tier works for him. Next up, we have Moon Knight's last skin that he gets this season, and it's the Lunar New Year skin, which I'm going to put right in the S tier. I think I'm going to leave it behind the Malice skin for now, but we'll see. Maybe at the end of the video I change it. It looks great. My one thing with this skin is that I didn't like it when it came out, and that's because I think it's strayed too far away from the original character design, which is a fear that I had for this game, and it's kind of becoming a thing, but also not. They're mixing them up pretty well. But for this Moon Knight skin, the details on this skin are amazing. I love the orange scarf that goes around him. I don't know if it's a scarf. I'm calling it a scarf. His hair in the back is just constantly flowing. The mask looks amazing. His cape looks cool. His abilities look cool. Yeah, they cooked with this skin. I'm still going to leave it behind the Malice, but I like it a lot. Alright. Next up is Namor's new Battle Pass skin. And, this one's tough, because it's an extension almost of his normal skin. I feel like they just gave him more to wear. So I'm actually going to put it behind the black and red Moon Knight skin. It almost does look like his default skin, but they did give him a crown, a vest to wear. It's a cool looking skin. It's not that much of a difference from his normal skin for me. Obviously it's different, or else it wouldn't be a skin. But I think it's cool. If I had to choose to wear this over his default, I would wear this over his default. But the fact that I had to choose between the two already states that it's an okay skin for me. Next up is Penny's new Battle Pass skin, and this is going to go in the C tier. It's just a palette swap of her normal skin. There are some designs in there. If you do look at the costume, there are like these little wave designs in there that she also gets on her nest, which I think are pretty cool, but that's something you really have to look for. You don't just see it by looking at it, It's cool. Like I said, it's just a palette swap, so that's why it's going at the very bottom. Not at the very bottom, just on the list at the moment. Up next is Rocket Raccoon's Bounty Hunter skin from the Battle Pass. And I'm going to move it. Yep, keep going. Yeah. I'm going to put him there. I like that they changed his color from the normal raccoon colors to the red and black. I think it sticks out more. His outfit, I mean, it's a Wild West cowboy outfit. You can't go wrong with it. His jetpack looks really cool as well. I love the details they have on that. And speaking of details, his gun looks really nice. I wish there was a way that you can inspect just his gun, because I think they did it really well with that. They did a really good job with this skin. They did a really good job with all the Battle Pass skins, in my opinion. I am gonna leave it though on top of the Iron Man and the Magneto skin. Up next is Scarlet Witch's Battle Pass skin. And this for me is like on the level of Namor, where it's cool. It just doesn't do enough for me. I think I'm gonna put it a tier above him. I like that her hair is purple now. Her outfit is different, and honestly, like that's the most I could say about it. Really, her MVP screen's okay. I like that she has like the gold around her neck now, and like I said, the purple mixed with the red is a really nice touch. But it doesn't do a lot to like really renovate the character, and yeah, for that reason, I just put her above Namor. Up next is Squirrel Girl's Lunar New Year skin, and I'm gonna put it above the Mantis one. I think that's a good spot for it. I like that her tail goes from a squirrel tail to a dragon's tail. I like that her MVP animation is her playing soccer almost with her squirrel. Besides that, the purple hair looks really nice with the green. I like the color combination. I do. It's a cool skin. The dress looks fine. You know, it fits what they're going for with the Lunar New Year. So yeah, I think A tier, right above the Mantis. It has more details on the Mantis, so that'll be why I keep her over. Up next is Doctor Strange's Lunar New Year skin, and I think this is going to go on top of the Maker skin, but it doesn't beat out the Moon Knight skin for me. So I'm going to leave it in the top of A tier. It has the same thing as that Moon Knight skin, is like that scarf or sash. I think that's the correct term for it. The color combination is really nice. I like that they gave him the ponytail in the back. The eye of Agamotto sitting in the middle looks really nice. He has the pointy shoulder pads, which look pretty goofy, but in a good way because it's Doctor Strange. The details on the skin are really nice. His cape also looks really cool. So I'm gonna put him over the Maker skin at the top of A tier. Okay, next up is Thor's classic skin, which you get for completing all the missions in the new event that's going on for the season. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I think this looks better than his default skin. And I know they're kind of similar, which I was making the same argument about Namor and Scarlet Witch. But I think it's better than both of those, obviously. So I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to separate Sue Storm and Mr. Fantastic. I'm going to put it right in between the two of them. I feel like that's kind of funny. The details on the skin are great. It's like they took it right out of the comic and they put it right into the game. And it looks amazing. So, yeah, in the A tier. Right at the end, though, but in the A tier. Okay, guys, up next is Adam Warlock's Blood Soul skin. And this skin, for me, is going to go right into that S tier. I'm actually going to put it over the Moon Knight skin, below the Malice skin. This skin's amazing. I love the red hood that he has on. Looks cool. His cape looks really nice. His armor in itself looks awesome. I think the theming behind it is great. He's a priest in a time where vampires and knights are all over the place. And what better character to put that on than Adam Warlock, you know? His MVP screen is the best in the game. Might be the best in the game. Debatable. This mask looks really nice. You can tell it's a mask. It's not his full face, even though his face is gold. But they definitely cooked with this skin, and I think it belongs in that top 3. Okay, guys, next up is the final skin in the Battle Pass, which is the Wolverine Blood Berserker skin. And I'm going to put Wolverine right there in the S tier. At the end, though, I'm not going to put him in the top 3. Even though this is the final skin in the Battle Pass, I do think that it belongs behind those 4. Now, his red claws are super cool. I like the white hair in the back that goes all the way down. And his MVP screen is really cool. Him slicing up the moon, it looks super, super dope. But I just don't think it has the same amount of detail that the 4 skins on top of him have. Now, I do think he is above the Lunar New Year Strange by quite a bit. So there is a gap from the top of A and the bottom of S. So this is still a great skin. I just don't think that it's better than the 4 above it. Okay, guys, so I ended up adding the Dancing Lion skins to this tier list because they just came out and they weren't out when this tier list was originally created. At the beginning of the video, I called them the Lunar New Year skins, but they're not. They're called the Dancing Lion skins, so that's my fault. But I'm going to rank them for you anyway, and I'm going to start off with this Black Widow skin, which I think belongs in this A tier. I'm going to put her right here. I like the headdress. It looks like a lion's head. If you look at it from the back, you can see a lion print on there as well, where you can see the eyes on each shoulder and the nose on her back. Her gun looks really nice. Her animations look cool. And yeah, I've only played this skin a little bit on their new 3v3 mode, so I don't have the biggest opinion on it yet, but as of right now, I think it belongs in the A tier. It looks pretty cool. Next up is Iron Fist's Dancing Lion skin, and he's like the front man, right? Like he's the one who wears the headdress, like the lion. It's cool. I like it. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put Magneto in between the two Dancing Lion skins. He's wearing a giant robe, which looks pretty cool. If you look at his headdress, it's again a lion, and yeah, I mean I like it. His MVP screen is pretty cool. He's dancing around in the lion costume. And he actually comes out with Star-Lord because Star-Lord is also part of that Dancing Lion. So, yeah, cool skin. Again, haven't played much of it yet. Only in the 3v3 mode. But as of right now, I think A tier is cool. And finally, last but not least, we have Star-Lord's Dancing Lion skin, which I do think is the weakest out of the three. But I still think it's a good skin. And I'm going to put it at the top of B tier. I like the mask that he has. It looks like a lion's face. He also has the long blonde hair, which I guess is like a lion's mane. He has a brownish top with white pants, which is a good combo. And if you look at his feet, he has lion claws, which look kind of goofy. But I guess it matches with the look of the costume. His guns also look really nice. He looks like an animal, you know, and I guess that's what they were going for. And him and Iron Fist match together with their MVP screens. So whichever one you pick, I believe you'll see both of them holding up a Happy New Year or a New Year sign. But yeah, they both look really cool. I think he's at the bottom of the three, but like I said, really good skin. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you liked the video. If you want to see any more lists or any other types of videos in general, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I will look them over and do them. But until then, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.